Hi, I'm Roger Johnson, and this is Crista Johnson, and we are the owners of Screech Owl Brewing in Cuzzard, West Virginia. Our mailing address is Bruceton Mills, West Virginia, and we're the 14th craft brewer in the state of West Virginia. Alright, what we're doing here is setting the scale up so that it measures out the hops. Everything in the brew, it's not just throw a bunch of ingredients together and hope what you get. It's consistency to get the flavor and the mouthfeel and the maltiness and the smell that you want. So you weigh everything. Everything is proportional. Malt, grain, hops, yeast, it's all proportional to come out with the beer that you love to drink so much. Okay, what we're doing here with a Sabco Brew Magic is this is our hot liquor tank where the water comes in hot. We heat it to a certain temperature. Then we move it over to here on top of the grain and mash it in. And then it moves from here to this kettle for the boil. And this is where all the magic, appropriately named brew magic, happens at Screech Owl Brewing, is in these three kettles right here. Part of the process of making beer is fermentation, and we're using plastic fermenters at this time. And to check how the fermentation is coming along, if it's done, is it completely fermented, you have to draw a sample, and then you use a hydrometer to check the specific gravity. And what that tells you is the amount of sugar left to be fermented in the brew that you've made. And we have a pumpkin ale here, we have an IPA here, and we have a new one we're working on the end, which is a strawberry blonde ale, and we'll be doing it for Breast Cancer Awareness Month next year. We're in the cold room, and this is where we carbonate in our corny kegs, which are kept in-house. These are not sent out. These are our kegs that we send out right here. A new type keg from Europe. And they're 5-gallon kegs, 1/6, but this is where the carbonation is added to the beer. You might ask yourself, what is craft beer? Well, craft beer is handcrafted. We come up with the recipes. We use natural ingredients. If you are a light beer drinker, there is hope for you because this actually has flavor. It has hops, it has smell, it has aroma, and it has alcohols. This is 5.77, this is a 6.9% alcohol by volume. And craft beer, we're reverting back to how the breweries used to be. Community farm brewers, where they serviced a small area. It's fresh. It hasn't been transported thousands of miles or stored for months. When you come in and get a growler or a 6-pack or a keg of craft beer, or you go to your local brew pub in Morgantown or other areas, Davis, you're getting fresh beer. No preservatives, no pasteurization. This is how beer is supposed to be made and how it was made for hundreds of years until the large corporations got involved in it and turned it into a product to produce in mass quantities instead of the love of what they were doing.